Guys, I just want to do a quick video on these lights that I'm about to install in my garage. It's supposed to be serious spotlights, as far as I can tell, that help you just get more light in your garage without doing any kind of crazy installation about overhead lighting. So if you have, if you have lights in your garage like I do, wow, you can't even see them. They just look like little balls. But I've got two lights in my garage, and as you can see, it's still a little dark in multiple areas. And I didn't want to do overhead lighting, and I want to see if there's a solution that I could use that's easier / cheaper. So I found this on Amazon. They are almost like a spotlight type system. All these individual panels fold out, and you have a bottom light over here. But the good part is, you're just supposed to screw right into your light socket, which you can't tell based on the brightness, but there's a light socket there and a light bulb. So I'm actually going to try one of these and just kind of see a comparison. This is one of the brightest bulbs I could get because in here to get some light on here, because the ones that came with the house suck. But for working on cars, it's not great. I mean, you don't. This looks better, but when you're working on stuff, you don't see anything. So I'm going to try to put one up and just try to get a comparison to see if this is worth anything. So I'll show you right now. Alright, so this is going to be the first test of the light. I do have it in there. I haven't adjusted anything yet. I just kind of kept it on its base setting, but you can adjust all those panels up there. And I want to see what the back and forth is with these two. So here's my basic light. And here's this upgraded fellow. It looks a little bit better. It's brighter on that side. As you can see, it doesn't look illuminated over there, where it looks a little bit more illuminated over here. This is no apples to apples comparison. I am no scientist, sir, but it looks better. Also, there's a little bit of adjustability because these panels up here, like I said, you can have them, pointed any direction you want. So for the back ones, I'll probably have it pointed that way, but for the closer ones over here, I'm gonna have some point downwards to help me get a little bit of visibility into my cars when I'm working on them. So I'm gonna adjust that real quick. So I did adjust a couple of the panels, essentially just 3 on this side. There's a total of 6 panels, light panels that kind of, you can angle them whatever angle you want. Not whatever, but it's up to 90 degrees of adjustability. And yeah, it definitely looks like it's shining down more light in comparison to here. Doesn't help that this car is really dirty and black, but I'm going to do kind of a apples to apples test. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you under here right now. Like I said, this is to help me work on my car. So as you can see, there's a little bit of light shining down here, but nothing crazy. But I really want to see if I can get a little more visibility. This is honestly showing up much brighter than it normally does. In real life, it's pretty dark. But I'm going to replace the bulb up here and see if I can get, substantially more light down here where I don't have to use, like a pen light or whatever kind of individual lights trying to look in crevices when you're working on your car. Because it's a pain to have a light, while you're working on stuff. So let me try that right now. From the basic standpoint, this looks to be a little bit more light. It's not drastic, but it's better. So I want to see if I angle some of these downward, if it helps me with anything. Yeah, you can see that instantly gets brighter. It definitely looks to help quite a bit. Well, it seems to be kind of a success. I mean, I think this was like 20 bucks, and you don't have to do anything else except replace some bulbs. It seems to be pretty good. And like I said, these are adjustable, so you can adjust all these panels, and there is a little bead right in the middle to get everything down here. But this is pretty good, honestly. It may not be a complete solution, but honestly, not that bad. Alright, so I'm going to test it out and try it out for a week or so and see how good it does. And if I have any issues, I make sure to report back. But in the meantime, I'll put a link for you guys. And if you like it, feel free to buy it. If you have any questions or concerns, you can feel free to reach out. Thank you. Bye.